practices.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the James Madison Dukes offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it.
Turning it on! Past the sticks and still on his feet. The 40. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, James Madison. How about this back staying on track and getting it out on the option?
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Corner's going to give them room. Wilson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try it over the left side.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, after giving up that
Stop
touchdown
downloading
on
all
the
them games on
drive,
that thing, boy.
they had a
That thing
little bit
ain't
of
for
a come to
games,
Jesus
for
with
learning.
their defensive
Don't
coordinator
download
on
no
the
more games on
sideline.
it.
I don't know what he said, but I think just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll move the wide receiver. Wilson to pass. He makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
What?
Great place to start for this offense. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances.
There he goes. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Marshall quick to the line.
1st and goal, Marshall.
Wilson will throw. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. At the 40, there he goes. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Snap to the back. Touchdown, Dukes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Got a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make it.
And he's still running after the move. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reeder. At midfield, he's got room. Sprinting away. Inside, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurd!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone.
It's just something keeps popping up. Just keep popping up.
Sorry, something really not right. Try restarting the game. So restart the game. First of all, you need to close these apps out. Remember, I told you got too much stuff open. Look at all this stuff. Look at all of this. All that stuff. The game is never going to run right.
This drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Third down play from the gun. Makes the catch. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard
What do you want me to do, sir? Let it come do the charge for a second. How about that? Let it charge for a second. Look what you're doing in my charge. You broke my last by pulling it like that. Stop pulling it like that.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job.
He's loose down the left side.
Let it charge up. Give it a second. Look what it's on. What number is that? Huh? What is it on? Let it charge some, son. Give it a second. You overloading it. First of all, you downloading all the games that you shouldn't be on there. You're going to make the tablet run slow.
I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop. Beg for one, please.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense, Jesse. Like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulls it in. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wilson to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Don't pull my charger like this. Don't pull it like that. You're going to break it. Keep the tablet like this. You understand me? Don't pull my charger. I'm going to take it from you. You break my charger, I'm going to take that tablet from you.
His target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man,
No.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Yes, 9-30.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15.
Let it charge.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and the passing game.
Go over there with my charger before you break it. Go sit over there with it.
Football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm, and if this passing game can continue to heat up.
I said go in the corner. I don't want you stretching my cord. Don't pull my cord at all. Don't bend it like that either.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he puts through the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Marshall will be forced to punt. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them. And it's nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Quick completion on the out. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup slotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Lets it fly. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense earns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
Stop pulling my charger like that. Turn it the other way. Turn it around. Turn the tablet around. Get it off your leg. Stop pulling it like that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Wilson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Paul. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to that defense and get the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Marshall will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The option look. Now the pitch. Turning it on. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll run play action. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Dukes are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Buying some time. Throwing on the run. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Marshall quick to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. It's Reeder. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Reeder. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Marshall will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got it in the middle. It's Flowers. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, James Madison! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a gap. It's Reeder. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wilson will throw. Under fire. Hauls it in. Smashes through the tackle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They go right back to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Catch in the middle, it's Flowers. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Bringing the heat. Finds a man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st down from the 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Marshall!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Looking left. With the catch, it's Winston.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the DT. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged out of the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Winston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Looking for the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Dukes! Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNamara. Marshall quick to the line. Wilson to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And he makes the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Fires into the end zone. And give 6 grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Marshall needs a near miracle on this third and long. Wilson will throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big eye.
Bringing it back. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on first down. Going over the top. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, man. Yeah. Put that thing on the boys, man. That thing on them. Oh, boy. About 30 boots. that big bitch got 19 touchdowns. Damn. Yet. Let's cover us. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh. One stage. Mike, I love you. Hey, girl. Huh?
I thought you were going to school. Oh, are you playing the game? Let me see.
What you want to see? Come here. Oh, what I do? No, I didn't. Who said that?
Tonight, told me that's what you said.
No, I didn't. She woke up. I checked on her. She woke
No,
up.
you didn't. I showed you waking up. You check on her.
She just woke up. Sorry. Come here. Yeah. I get it. I gotta come in there and clean up. I dropped it last night. Is it cracked? It's cracked? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, go ahead and order you another one. You could use my card. It dropped off the counter last night.
I mean, this is crack like this.
Okay. Hey. Damn.